Just wanted to clarify in my video calling out down low men that I have nothing against gay people. I'm also queer myself. I consider myself queer and I have lots of queer friends and gay friends. But these people aren't lying about it. They're completely open about who they are. And that's what I have a hard time with. The lying and the manipulation and the abuse that can go along when you're on the down low. And that's what I'm completely against. And that's what I'm calling out. Love gay people. Don't like the lying. That's the abusive part.
And what should we look for? Listen, about 10 years ago, I would have had a really good answer for you. But right now, I really don't. Because dudes so motherfucking slick with it nowadays that I done met some down low dudes that done surprised the hell out of me. And my gaydar is always on. But I found out this. All down low men have one thing in common. If the topic of gay men or a gay man walks in the room or anything that has to do with gay men gets in their environment and they get uncomfortable, that's the number one sign. A true straight man does not give a fuck about your sexuality. I promise you they don't. I have met some real straight men, confident straight men, who was like, you're a good fucking person and I really don't give a shit about your sexuality because I ain't fucking you and I have no reason to care about what you're doing with somebody else long as you cool with me. I hope that helps in some kind of way. That's what I've experienced.
Here come a story time. And this story time takes place at my local gym, but ends at Walmart. So I see this guy who's always in the gym, and I mean, like, every time I'm there, he's there. So when I'm in the morning times, he at the gym. If I go to the locker room to take a shower, he's in the damn locker room. In the sauna, he's in the sauna. He's in the steam room. I mean, I can't escape this guy. I see him all the time. So on a particular day, he asked me, like, what time do you normally work out? And I'm like, I'm an early morning guy more than anything. He's like, oh yeah, me too. And he said, I see you all the time in the gym. It look like you have toned up a lot. Now, I take that as a compliment because oftentimes people can see, you know, they can see your body changing before you see it changing. So, but by the look of him, it looks like he's staying in the gym. Now, I didn't think nothing of this conversation. You know, we dab it up. I leave. Well, I come back the next morning about 6 a.m. He's there. And I'm like, well, dang, this man is at the gym early this morning. So he speaks to me and he finally introduced himself and give me his name. Now, I'm down for that. You know, I'm down for making gym friends. And he was like, we should work out sometime. Now, I already got a workout partner. And I don't know if my workout partner want a second workout partner. So I was like, you know, maybe we can find some time to work out together. Well, he was like, well, here's my phone number. If you want to call me sometime, we can schedule a time. I'm down for it. Now, by the looks of this man is not bad looking at all. This man look like he got some coins. Later to find out, he is one of our local physicians here in my city. And I was just like, woo. However, I wanted to be sure because I know how the DL boys are out here in the streets. So I was like, there are DLs on all type of levels. So I said, let me make sure. So we end up working out together on days that my partner wasn't able to come to the gym. And good workout partner. He's got great body. He understands fitness very well. The guy is a good workout partner and he's a good conversation piece. So as time progressed, we end up having dinner at one of our local nice little restaurants. And of course, sure enough, this guy treats me. I don't pay for anything. I don't even pick myself up, child. He come picks me up. Now, in our conversation, I learned a little about him, that he was a physician, which I knew that already. And it was just such a smooth date, a dinner. Let's say it's a smooth dinner. So he drives me back home, gives me a hug, and he gives me a bottle of wine that he had for me that he had saved in his trunk. So I thought that was very nice of him. Now we go on a couple more dates together, and things are kind of pleasant, you know. And I'd say we probably went on like 4 or 5 more dates. It was, you know, it was pleasant, very, 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 very pleasant. So I ended up going over to his house to hang out with him. And of course, we do the adults things that you do. Great sex. Sex is great. Is probably top 2. It was really good. And I leave. I go home. He texts me. We conversate back and forth on text messages, kind of talking about, the sex. The sex was really good. And I go to the gym the next morning. He's there, and my workout partner wasn't there, so we ended up working out together. Great workout. We ended up going into, inside of the locker room and, getting it on again. And it was spontaneous, and I thought it was kind of spicy, and I liked it a lot. So sure enough, he asked me to go to a Christmas party with him, and this was last year. He asked me to go to a Christmas party with him, and I go to the Christmas party, meet some of his friends, some people he didn't know, and it was cool. It was really, really chill and cool and laid back. So one of his friends was, kind of just trying to pick me out, trying to figure out who the fuck I was. So this particular girl is asking me, like, where you from, and what do you do for a living, and how did you guys meet? And I wanted to say, none of your damn business. However, I was very cordial and just kind of went on with the flow and answered the questions in the most polite way, because I am classy. So, however, I make it through that. We go back to the hotel, we chit chat, but actually prior to going to the hotel, we go to the lobby of the hotel and have a couple glasses of wine just to talk. The guy's a talker, I'm a talker. I love conversation, and he's a good conversation piece. We sit there, we talk, and we just enjoy the night. We look at all the Christmas trees inside this beautiful hotel, and we end up going into the room, and of course we do the adults thing, and of course the sex is just always A1. Now this goes on for at least good damn 6-7 months. I've been to his house a couple times. He's been to my place. We've just done the nasty everywhere. Well, just today. Now this is a year and shit, probably a month now. No, yes, a year and some months. We almost come up to Christmas again. I'm at my local Walmart, and I'm buying some things to make lunch, or make some lunch for leftover for dinner. And I run into him with his wife.